Yeah, what I mean is just Danny. Hi, my name is Danny. A lot of people have been asking me how much does it cost to do a keyword advertising campaign on Google or Yahoo. I think before we go on to talk about cost, let's just try to understand what keyword advertising is all about. Alright, let's just say somebody does a search on Google, right, for a product name called Milling Machine. Okay, and what you're gonna see here is this all advertisements. Alright, advertisements. Now, if somebody clicks on this ad, then somebody's account is gonna be deducted for a certain amount of money. And you're gonna ask me, like, deduct whose account? Is Google gonna deduct from your account or from my company's account? Well, actually, there are two ways in which we work with our customers. One is that you provide your credit card number to Google, right? And what Google does is that every time somebody clicks on your ad, you get the advertising exposure, and for that they're going to charge you for a certain amount, which I'll go on to that later on. And maybe once a month or twice a month, it depends on how much charges has been accumulated, then Google will deduct directly from your credit card. Now, the other way that we work with our customers, which is more popular, is that the customer sign a contract with my company, and it will be for a fixed amount. And what Google does is that they would then deduct from my account instead of deducting from your account. Most of my customers, they prefer this second arrangement because then they can control their costs in a much more efficient, much better way. Now, other than Google, we also provide other search engines. Google, of course, is popular, but we don't miss out on Yahoo as well. Alright, Yahoo is also a very good search engine. I've got a lot of clients who are also doing both Google and Yahoo. And Bing is from Microsoft. Alright, this is another one is Yandex. Okay, Yandex is a Russian search engine. It's the biggest search engine in Russia, and of course, you want to do Yandex, you will have to research on the Russian equivalent of your product keywords. And to my understanding, Yandex in Russia, they have about 58 to 60% of the search market, and the rest of the 40% belongs to the other search engines. And if you're interested in South America, we've got like Yahoo for Peru. We got Yahoo for Mexico, right? We've got Yahoo for Chile as well. And then again, like I said, the main language in those countries is Spanish. So you then have to find out what the Spanish equivalent of your product keyword is. Alright, let's now go on to discuss a little bit about the cost. Alright, everybody's interested in the cost. Now, this tool is a traffic estimator. Alright, so let's just take a look here. If I were to enter a keyword, alright, let's say milling machine, alright, and I'll do a estimate. Okay, here it is. Now what you can see is a lot of data here, but I think we can get a more precise indication from entering the maximum cost per click here. Now, maximum CPC is maximum cost per click. Right, in this case, it's in NT dollars, $50, and your daily budget is $1,500. Now, what the system here tells us is that based on a cost that you're willing to pay, $50 per click, for a daily budget of 1,500 NT dollars, you get 64 clicks per day, right? Daily clicks. But actually, they do not really deduct $50 from you. They deduct much less, like $23.50. Don't be too happy about it. Google is not giving you a discount. It's just that the guy who is positioned below you may be bidding for $22 NT. So you just pay a little bit more. They wouldn't deduct $50 from you just because you have bid for $50. Now, this is a very simplified version of what you are expecting, but you're gonna have more than one keyword. You have milling machine, you got surface grinder, maybe you got CNC machine, CNC lathe, machining center, and a whole range of different products. So you're gonna ask me like, well, I've got $1,500 per day, so I want to allocate like maybe 50% to my main keyword. Maybe milling machine is not a main keyword, right? Maybe a main keyword is surface grinder. So yeah, all that can be arranged And that's why we have to sit down with our customers and get a very clear understanding of what their priorities are, so that we can prioritize it, and then we can run the ads more efficiently. Now you see the negative keywords here. Now what are negative keywords? Okay, let me just go to this part here. Right now, these are the main keywords. Okay, positive. These are the main keywords, and then we got the negative keywords. Okay, now negative keywords are keywords that you don't want. Okay, like for example, if somebody were to where are we just now? Okay, here. All right, like milling machine. If somebody says, okay, milling machine manufacturer. All right, do you want your ad to be displayed? Yeah, sure. I mean, manufacturer. You know, he's looking for a manufacturer. Milling machine OEM. Yeah, milling machine Taiwan. Yes. But if somebody search for milling machine importers, you know, he's looking for importer. He's a seller. He's not a buyer. No, you don't want your ad to be shown. All right, milling machine video. You know, the guy's looking for a video, so you don't want your ad to be displayed. So this is what we call negative keywords. Right? Negative keywords are here. Right? If he's looking for an inexpensive milling machine, no, you don't want to sell. You don't sell cheap products. You know, the milling machine magazine. You know, he's just looking for magazine. So these are what you call negative keywords. All right. So we do that. Not exactly how we do it, what we do sometimes is not really necessary for our clients to understand a lot, but I think sometimes it's important for us to at least give a brief overview of what we do, because then our client understand that we do it differently from everybody else. Now we also have a report here, as you can see. Right, every month, every week, it depends on you know, when you want it. We have reports like that. That will be emailed out to you automatically by the system, and we look at it. We analyze these reports. Now, these are the actual keywords, for example, actual keywords that people search to find your site. Now, if somebody search for like bore valve manufacturer, now that's a very good keyword. Right? He's looking for a manufacturer. So yes, you want your ad to be shown. Supplier, yes. Now, but if somebody's searching for a keyword like sorry, just now. Okay, like okay, here, ball valve importers. You know, this guy, he's not a buyer, he's a seller. So you don't want your ad to be shown. Okay, right? All this, but that's okay actually. For a period of 30 days, 1 month, we just have like 1 or 2 clicks, so the wastage is very low. But over time, what we do is that we try to eliminate all these keywords. You know, we just add them to negative keywords. And that's what we do, right? So the longer we run the ad for our clients, the more efficient it's gonna be, because we are refining all the time, making adjustments. Like take for example here, you know, days of the week. You'll notice that on Sundays, right? On Sundays we don't run the ads because buyers, they don't work on Sundays, right? And then when Monday comes, okay, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and so on. Now, what you realize is that Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, these 3 days typically has the highest traffic, all right? And it goes on. Now, so what is the significance of this? You know, that we need to know all this information. Now, what we do is that we, like for example, if on the particular day like Wednesday, all right, you have maybe 1,000 people searching for your products, and you know, you don't really have to be placed positioned very high. You don't have to bid a very high price for a keyword because the wastage will be very high. Your cost is going to be very high. You know, but you know, if on a certain day, like on a Monday, for example, when the searches is low, then you have to be placed positioned very high in the search results, because if you got like 20 to 50 searches on a Monday, and if your position very low, I don't think you'll ever get a chance to be clicked on. So there you go. You see, on Mondays to Fridays, you know, the bid prices changes all the time. So you're gonna ask me like, oh, how are we gonna do this? You know, we're gonna change the bid prices every time. How do we know? If today is Wednesday, how are we to know what the search volume is for the rest of the day? Because the day has not ended. And how are we gonna bid? Well, we have this historical data here, as you can see. So we make use of very specialized software that analyze maybe for the past week, for the past 2 weeks, for the past 3 weeks, right? And we can get all that information, and we get the average, and from there we know, from the historical data of the past, we know how to position ourselves for today. And all of that is not done by sitting down and doing calculations. No, we have got very specialized software. We're making use of about 4, 5, 6 different kinds of third-party softwares that help us to analyze the data, and so as to get much better efficiency and results for our clients. Now, then again, you don't have to worry too much about this, because that's what we do, and we've been doing it for the past 6 to 7 years. Like I say, the reason why we're talking about this is just that you know that we're doing it differently, right? It's not like just you give me your keywords and I'll just put it up for you, right? So here we are. So this is just to let you have an idea of what we do in the background. Okay, so now if at the end of all this you feel that well, this is interesting, this is quite different from what we've been doing in the past, B2B websites, So now keyword advertising is interesting because the guy searches on Google or Yahoo and directly go to your website, right? There's no interference. He'll never get a chance to see your competitor's website, unlike a lot of B2B websites where you are, line up, along with all your other competitors. Now that's not very good. So right at the end of this, if you think that you're really interested to find out a little bit more, just give me a call, because I'll be really happy to sit down with you and try to understand a little bit more about your product.